Well, this is the way the season ends. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. Not great. What's going on, everybody? This is the Angry Cheesehead, live from my car. Well, not live, but filming in my car, because got things to do today. But I just want to take a moment while I have a second to talk about the game that happened last Sunday night. I needed to take that time to calm down, and plus, this week's been pretty busy, so I haven't had the time to make the video. So the Green Bay Packers walked on Lambeau Field with a 64% chance of making the playoffs. The Lions didn't even have that much. The Seahawks, they didn't have much either. I think the Lions had 17 and the Seahawks had 19. With the Seahawks win over the Rams, eliminating the Lions, they now have a 36% chance. All they needed to do is for Green Bay to lose. All we had to do was just win and we're in. And we walked in with a 4-game win streak, only with our heads all up high in the beginning of the game, only for it to just it's rough. Only for it to completely stop by our own incompetence. Let's just say that. Make it easy. In which the score ended up being 20-16, and it eliminated the Green Bay Packers from the postseason, and Seattle making the number 7 spot. And they will go on to face the 49ers in Santa Clara. Am I upset? I'm not upset that we're not going to take on the 49ers, but I am upset that this is how it ends. Because looking at the game, we were having a good opening start. Only ended up with 3 points, but we pushed on and we were able to hold up to a 9-6. I think it was like a 9-3 or 9-6 half. Us at the up at the half. I don't remember, but I know we were up at the end of the first half, and then we just squandered constantly with how much. It's been just defense, 3 and out. One of them being a 4 and out because we decided to go for 4th and 2 on our own 30, which made no sense whatsoever. When you could have just really tried to get them to jump off sides to get a free play and not call a timeout and get your punting unit out. But we didn't do that. So we decided, screw it, let's just snap the play. What's going to happen? A turnover on downs is what's going to happen. When your team is that on, and the discipline, the discipline on the team is not very good. Nobody can catch, nobody can throw, nobody can defend, nothing. No pass rush, no stopping the run. It was week 9 all over again. And we all know what happened week 9. 15-9 Detroit. One of our worst games ever. Just like that, we were able to start learning from the AFC East opponent and holding our own against them, which was Buffalo. And we did that with Miami and then took that on to actually smack the hell out of the Vikings, only for us to get squandered and play stupid again. Just horrible. Jamal Williams is running around. DeAndre Swift is killing us. Aiden Hutchinson with several sacks. It just not fun. The only thing that really helped out, the only thing that was different that I would say was better, was obviously the fact that we were actually able to score a touchdown against them, which thank God we did. It was about time we did. And that was Allen Lazard. But we'll get to Allen Lazard here in a second. But there was also another play which Russell Douglas just picked up the ball before they could snap, crossing the line. And that wasn't great. And, of course, there was Quay Walker who decided to get himself ejected again. Quay, I love you, man, but you can't play stupid like that. You got to learn to control your temper, because otherwise that's what's going to get you kicked off the team. I've seen you play. You have been amazing this season. It's just your temper is so off-putting that you pushed an athletic trainer of the Lions and got yourself suspended. It happened before in Buffalo, and it happened here at Lambeau against the Lions, and you were done. I'm not mad. I'm not saying that you should be gone. I'm saying you need to straighten yourselves up before you get gone, because otherwise that's what's going to get you gone in the first place. I know, I'm just frustrated. That's why my grammar's not very great, but the performance out there was just awful. Huge credit to Mason Crosby for making amazing field goal kicks. This dude's a legend, and apparently he says he wants to stay on the team again and do another season, which is great. I'm glad you want to stay. I hope that you do. If you retired, hey, I would have give you a standing ovation right there. Keyshawn Nixon did what he could. The Lions special teams were pretty tough too, so he couldn't run around them like he did the Dolphins and the Vikings 2 weeks before. But usually landed around the 25 maybe. Excuse me. Run game was pretty much Christian Watson had some good catches, but there was one throw that was meant for Christian Watson that a Lions defender came blitzing and just picked off Aaron Rodgers from there. Which if Watson would have noticed that, he would have gotten us a winning game, but I wouldn't win the game. But even then, that's even a huge stretch there. But because it probably would have led us with 3, or they could have scored or something. Who knows? But all they had to do was convert a 4th down, and our defense kept screwing around, and we couldn't do it, and that's how they won. For converting a 4th down into goal, and that's it. In the end, it's just rough. Rough for all of us. The Packers are 8-9. We're 3-3 in the division. Swept the Bears. Split with the Vikings, but got swept by the Lions. And our season's done. Rodgers had a powerful moment with him walking with Randall Cobb into the locker room, which was nice, but I have a feeling that the Packers are going to do the same thing again with trying to keep Aaron Rodgers, keep Barry, and just constantly doing the same thing and not want to improve anything. Why? You're at an 8-9 record. You need to make adjustments, correct adjustments to be a better team. Because this team went from 13-4 and making it to the playoffs with the number 1 seed to not making the playoffs at all at 8-9. That's just pathetic. Truly. And it shows that the Packer heads don't know what they're doing. They don't. People are saying, LaFleur should be fired. No, he should not. He needs to do better with the play calling and not say the same things and actually put forward in the product. Because if he wants his team to win, they got to understand this is how we do it. We got to work with the play calling and adjust. But he says the same things, and that's what's bothering me. And he doesn't overcome the adversity. Because nobody overcame the fact of the game at all in the game. Nobody did. And it sucks because we've got so much momentum coming towards us. And that's what pissed me off about the game and us losing this season. We had so much momentum in the past couple games on a 4-game win streak that we put our asses up for. Beating the Bears, beating the Rams, beating the Dolphins, and smashing the Vikings. Only to come out like complete idiots against Detroit. It's a shame. And it sucks because, going back to Alan Lazard, here's what he said. This might have been his last game as a Green Bay Packer against Detroit. I say Detroit Lion. Come on. And it sucks because he is one of the better receivers on the team, and dude can make amazing plays. He's tough. He's got this. It's just there's a lot of things on this team that's holding him back, and I understand that if Lazard wants to leave. I hate it for him, but I understand. Because with the way this team is going, they're too stuck in the past and not want to move. They don't want to move forward. Because Gutekunst announced today that he wants to do anything he can to get Aaron Rodgers back in. And it sucks because, I love Aaron Rodgers. He's a great quarterback, an amazing player. But Goody shouldn't realize the body has its limits. And Aaron Rodgers is getting old. He's injured. And we have a quarterback that's willing to put forward the effort at a younger level, and that's Jordan Love. And if we don't use Jordan Love, then why did we get him in the first place? Why? That makes no sense. Because he's hardly played any games at all. He played for the final game, the final half, or somewhat of the half, like maybe the final quarter against the Philadelphia Eagles, and filled in when we were called game against the Minnesota Vikings in the third quarter. On week 17. And he hasn't had any play time. Give the guy the opportunity here. But now, our season's screwed. The Bears have a higher cap space. The Vikings, they're still killing it. Lions are going to be monsters. And another thing, the Bears also have the number 1 overall draft pick. So, guess who's probably going to be last in the division next year? The Green Bay Packers. Because we can't change and adapt. Brandon Cooks wants to leave. He wants to go to another team. We're not making any moves. I hear that DeAndre Hopkins is leaving the Cardinals. Probably not going to make any moves there either because we're playing it way too safe and we're stuck with the past. In the front office. They don't care. They want the same thing over and over and over. It's not going to win us championships. Adjusting and making things look better is going to win us championships. Because if you keep Barry, keep Rodgers, keep whatever you got, and it's not going to work. And I hear we're possibly bringing Nathaniel Hackett back. I don't know if this is true or not as I'm recording this, but I don't know. I'm just frustrated as hell, guys. This is so fucking stupid right now. There should be no reason why the front office needs to do this shit. But I do want to thank you guys for tuning in and appreciating all of you who are following me on my Twitter, on my Instagram, see my videos, and follow me on YouTube. I really do appreciate this, you guys, from the bottom of my heart. I'm the new guy and a creator. This is my first time doing this for about a full season, and I'm just glad I got to do this. Here's to hope next year we got something better, because we got Kansas City, LA Chargers, Tampa Bay, New Orleans at home, and then and the Rams at home as well. Then we got Panthers, Falcons, Broncos, Raiders, Giants, and Steelers away. So see what happens. But we'll see what happens. But let me know what you guys think down below. This is the Angry Cheesehead. I might make some videos in the off season about any announcements. But until then, Packers should have went to the tank bowl.